Okay, well, here's a restoration of the first generation Rockin' Randall. Now these ones are not as hard to fix as the second generations, because we don't have to take the staples out to get the head off. We can just take these tabs out of the head, and the head comes in 2 halves, and it's much easier. You don't even have to break the mouth. I already got one of them out. See? So, just to make sure it wasn't going to be anything difficult. See, they just pop right out. Like of course. I'm gonna turn those off. We're gonna keep going. Looks like those are actually there we go. And there's 4 of them. There's 2 on top and 2 on the bottom area. Huh, the bottom ones come out easier. Wow. See, that's so much easier than getting those stupid staples out. And you just take the screws out. See, like with those ones, you have to pry the staples out with tools like these. And then, of course, all the gears are, you know, the hip swinging, I believe, takes 10-tooth gears. Well, these are 8-tooths. These are the pieces that go on the mouthpieces. You can get these pieces on eBay. Motor shaft, 2mm, 10-tooth gear, 9-tooth gears, 8-tooth gears, and just motor shafts like that. But the heads, I think, take 9 tooths, so... And of course, you guys have seen what this is like before. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's... nothing works on it, except the voice, of course. And these stickers have to come off, sadly. Hopefully those will stick back on well, because that's the one part I don't like, is picking the stickers off. But luckily we don't have to peel them off all the way. Oh yeah, there is staples. Okay, yeah, the back staples have to come out, so the back side will come off. See, this breaks my screwdriver sometimes, these staples, like... Yeah, this is partly broken. Like, tools have gotten so cheap nowadays, too. Like, they can't even withstand pulling out staples anymore. I don't even remember where I got these. Oh yeah, now I do. But I'll have to get some more of these just in case, because I know this is gonna snap in half one of these days. Because I can already feel it's somewhat snapped on the inside because it's a little floppy. It's bending a little too much. Go. Oh God. Okay, just well. Two different players. Ouch. Yeah, these. Whatever. Okay, and yeah, here we go. This is the piece that's split, and yeah, look at how different this is compared to the others. See, this is why you wouldn't want to pull out the mouth and try to break it, because you'd break this whole piece here if you tried snapping the mouth out. Like, and see, there's more plastic up here, so, like, yeah. So. Yeah, that's a high-powered motor, too. Okay. Let's try this here. Like I said, I might have to put different strain on it because sometimes this strain is way too thick to get through these pieces, because this is a 2 millimeter and you can't have the hole much bigger than this. But the strain also doesn't fit really through these either, which is, like I said, is why they split so fast. Or why they split so much. Because if they would have used shorter strain, a lot of these mouthpieces would be actually still working on all the pop cultures and everything. Like, the strain was just too thick that they used. But I managed to get this one in, but that doesn't always happen. But I have to still see, like, look, this thick strain takes up the whole shaft piece, but yet I still have to fit it on the shaft with the strain, and that's so much pressure on this. That's why they split, again, like I said. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna split in another 5 years. Yeah, in another 5... Yeah, that's the thing. We're replacing these gears and these things, but you gotta remember that they're gonna split again in another 5-10 years. Because if they split once before, they'll split again when these pieces will get old again. And they'll split again. So, you know... I mean, when you replace them, they'll be good for a good, 5-10 years, but you're gonna have to replace them again. And that's gonna suck. But here we go. Let me see here. It might need some of these things need a little extra string. Or sometimes they have to be. Here, just a minute. Oh fuck! They're hard to get off too once you put them on. Because, like I said, with that string and being on the shaft, it's it's okay. See, when it splits, it's gonna split right there because there's like a line there. That's where it was put together, the piece. So, as a matter of fact, I think it might. Maybe I need some WD-40 or something. Oh. Actually, for the WD-40 to go through, the motor has to spin free for a little. Might want to put some down there so it gets in the end too. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna have as good luck getting it through the string through a second time, probably. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder how they go through the first time and not the second time, like. My hands are really greasy and slippery now. See, I don't know. Might have to. Just a minute. Let's just see here. Really? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put different string on there because that's. I can't get it to go on there. Yeah, I got it the first time, but I don't know, like I said, I don't know why it's so hard to get on again, but I'm doing my special loop theme that I do with the floating ghost for this one, because see, you can get it over this, so I use that loop method for this one. Okay. Like, see, even I struggle getting this string through. And this is thin. But you definitely do not want it any thinner than this. And this is nylon string. I got this at Ace Hardware. But, yeah. I think it's nylon, but yeah. Yeah, see, that goes right on too. That doesn't put as much pressure on this. Like, see, this, like with, like, re-putting this shaft piece back on that old string, it's definitely going to split again within, I don't know, even maybe 2-3 years. But with this, yeah, with this one, it'll probably last a good at least 5-6 years. Maybe 10. It depends. They're all it's always a different time. You can't get correct. You can't predict it. It's always different. That, because I mean, look, my Christmas Bing Crosby, it's still never split yet. All the others I've seen have split. You know, like that Buddy Big League, his mouth has never split yet. But a lot of them, there's a lot of them that split like 5 years ago. You know, so it's like you can never get it right when it's gonna split. So that's all we got to do for the mount. Oh yeah, we better test it to make sure the. Okay, so I just got done fixing the first gen Rockin Randall, like a full restoration. All the mechanisms had split shaft pieces, and now we're gonna fix. This is a third generation, but it's no different fixing it. They're the same. The only difference is the speaker and the adapter, but otherwise it's the same thing where you have to pull the staples out. And yeah, it doesn't work, I'll show you. See? So yeah, you get it. And the arm is popped out of place, but I'm gonna leave the arm for now. It doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, I'm sure at some point the head gear is gonna split or some shit, and I'll have to open up the body anyways some other time. So it's just the arm's not even broken. It's just popped out of place like the Steelers was. Oh wow, that was weird. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, there. There we go. Oh man, I hate it when they come out like that, because then you have to like cut them. Oh, that one came out, but usually I have to cut it because it'll like poke you really hard in the finger. There we go. The more you fix these, the faster you get at it, and the easier it gets. But when you stop doing these for like 2 years or so, you start to lose your touch on them. That's why, you know, I stopped fixing these for a while, and then I had to kind of learn how to do it again, and it's kind of coming back. But all the pop culture characters are different, like, because their mouthpieces are all different sizes. I didn't even take the mouth off yet. I forgot about that. Oh, there we go. One of the cats are fighting again. Stop it. Or you're gonna have to go outside too, and it's cold out. It's so annoying. I don't know why they do that. Let's see. Okay, now we gotta get the mouth off.
You're a real swinger. Home on the green. Where the Eagles and the birdies they play. Where rolling is hard. A run where words and your punch and they daily all day.
So I'm afraid I might break the mechanism though by doing it this way. What the hell? Yeah, whatever. They're easy to glue back. Well, I mean, well, they're not always easy, but like, I mean, they can't, I mean, I eventually get them right. So I'm not quite sure what kind of glue they used, but to glue these pieces in. This is why I just snapped the metals off. It's so much quicker. But this is the more professional way. Even though I'm probably going to end up breaking it off anyways. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Can't even get the head off yet. That stupid staple piece right there. It's still holding the head on. Go. And yeah, see, the head doesn't come off unless you get that out, and that's the stupid part, you know. But I don't know. It's yeah, it's just like I don't even know how much glue they possibly used for this damn thing. See, this is the part that's so time-consuming. I don't know. I just don't like that part. Just let's see. I'd really just prefer to cut it out or something. You see why these pieces break though? By trying to pull these out. This is what causes the mechanism to snap. It's just a really bad design. See, it's our... See, other times it just breaks or comes right out, but there's some that are just, ugh. Oops. I don't know. I'm just... I'm done with the games. Oh my god, I can't get in far enough. I'm gonna pause this. Oh yeah, that's better. It's not as powerful as the other one. What is this? Loosen those a bit. I think it might still need some... Here, just a minute. I still need to put some WD-40 in the back of the motor, I think, for better performance. Oh, just on that tip right there. And it'll probably get better too. I'm sure it will. I mean, the motor could end up completely dying too, but it still has a chance of getting better. I mean, it's been split for a long time probably. Okay, that piece needs to get off. That stupid staple piece. Okay. Oh my god. What's going on? Oh, yeah, I better put him outside because he's gonna start fighting with the other cats. This one always fights, sorry. I know he's not doing anything yet, but trust me, he will. He's the only one that really fights with the others non-stop. Like, I heard Waffle growling, so... Okay. I mean, and if you want to, you can put the tabs back in, but that's usually something I don't do, but maybe for this one I will. See here. Well, let's see. Yeah, I know it's pretty weak, but yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's going to get better or not. Actually, I'm going to keep these tab pieces out for now, just in case that motor dies, because it could. I mean, I don't know yet, so... yeah, we're gonna replace the split gear in the hips now. Okay. Yeah, and like, you gotta get these out. These hold the pins in. And they're out, like, they're broken basically now, so. This one's still held in. Then we also have a split gear in the head to replace, of course. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, we have to fix the mouth in the Broncos one too. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult. Let's see where did I'll probably fix his mouth today too. Oh great, this belt is bad too. It's gonna snap at some point. I still don't have belts. Yeah, there's a little tiny bit glued too on the side. Just the there, of course the gear is split because it comes right off. And if they're not split, they will not come right off. Like, do you know how many items in the past got thrown away because of a split gear that we thought wasn't even repairable or anything? Like that zombie that I had that pulls his head off from Walmart 2008, the face changers, all those, they were always just split gears. Damn it. I mean, those items were still new and they split because, well, the way the arm moves, that puts a lot of pressure on the gears, so of course those split way faster. But things like this took 10 years to split. That one went right on. Sometimes they just don't go on very easy, but other times they do. And of course, I'm gonna push it down. Did I get it? Yeah. Another screw. What the hell? Whoops. Wrong way. It should work though for now. Okay, now the head. And if the gear and hips weren't split, you could just pull the shirt up, pull these out, and then you would have access to the motor. You wouldn't have to do both the top and the bottom, you would just have to do the top if the hips weren't split, so you wouldn't have to take the whole thing apart just to get to the head. Ouch! There I go again, I'm probably going to be bleeding there. It always happens. Okay, yeah. Surprisingly not yet. Oops. Suppose I could have done that, but it's still easier with the pins out. And sometimes, oh, like James, the motor that was in James Brown, oh, that did not come out very easily. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm hoping that's what split, and that's a 10 tooth as well, actually, I think, so. Ow. What the hell? Well, let's hope that works. Oh no. This This motor's not moving the head. I think this motor's dead. But it was actually just fast before I started repairing it. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that just kind of stopped moving completely.